Hey, good morning everyone, welcome back. I came in last night to camp and got myself situated here with Jason and his girlfriend Maegan. Really beautiful area. It's actually near Crater Lake. And all you hear when you wake up is just sound of the water flowing and the birds. I think ideally what we're gonna do is just chill. For the most part, what I wanted to do was just catch up with Jason, see how he's doing, see what's going on with him, and that was pretty much the whole gist of it. So what we might see this weekend is just little things around the rig. I'll just give you guys, like I said, a little tour of what my whole setup looks like, as well as bring you guys along to any other developments that happen at camp. So here is what I got so far. So I got my bag over there. I got extra clothes, like toiletry bag, things like that in here. Like I'll keep my toothbrush and my glasses or contacts and stuff in there. Extra clothes. And then of course I have like my hat. And then I had a long sleeve shirt I took off because it's getting a little warm and I just keep it in the net. And then of course I'll have all the windows open just for good cross breeze. And of course some lighting for this video. And then in the pockets here, like I have like a bottle, usually it's like my pee bottle or whatever. And then here's my drinking water. Try not to mix between the two. As you can see, I got my air pad, and this is like a foam filled inflatable air pad, which is great. And I got my little camp pillow. It's about half the size of a standard pillow, and it's filled with this memory foam type deal. And it's cool because you can take out the foam material to adjust the pillow to how you like it. So it's very comfortable, and I love that. And then I got a sleeping bag here. And this is a sleeping bag with sleeves, so I can stick my arms through here. And the cool thing about that is like if it's cold out and you don't want to get outside of your sleeping bag to have your arms and your hands be mobile, this is what I'll use. And then I can still be able to reach for things, get around things, and reach around inside the tent without getting outside of the sleeping bag. This is also a 45-degree sleeping bag. Another thing I'm going to add, this has a hoodie too, so it keeps your head warm, which is very important. You got to keep your head warm when it's cold out. But like I said, this is about a 45-degree Fahrenheit. I think 7 degrees Celsius is the comfort rating. It can go a little bit lower than that for survival purposes, but last night it did reach about like the high 40s, and it still did keep me somewhat warm. But I did notice that if I did have a heater in here for ambient temperature, it would have helped out definitely. So that's what I use in here for solo camping. Help yourselves. There you go. Yeah. Take as much as we got way more than enough, I think.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not sure about the spiciness level on it, just letting you know.
Okay. Is it like really spicy or?
It could be. It could be. It's because this kimchi I used I've never tried before.
Oh, okay.
And each kimchi is different.
Oh.
Like how much peppers they use and chili
like
paste.
wine almost.
But I didn't go overboard with it.
That burnt on the bottom, that was beautiful.
Yeah, because I know the yellow jackets are gonna come for it. All right, guys. So as I told you earlier, it's Korean barbecue, rice, kimchi, a little bit of onions in there with the kimchi sauce, and yeah, I think actually the rice and everything else is kind of soaking up the Korean barbecue, the seasoning and the marinade. It got soaked into the rice and stuff, so it should be pretty good. What do you guys think?
It's really good.
Yeah.
I was teasing you a little bit behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But I was a joke. It actually is really, really good.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm making this.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think this is more enjoyable than sometimes the journey. And sometimes the journey is nice. Like when we did the Bent to Alvord, the journey was great because we got to see so many good, awesome sights.
But there was really no chill times. Like we constantly were moving. We were, you know, up with the sun, filming, and then in our rigs. And, you know, pretty much, I think the only time we took any time to as much to really just chill was the one time we stopped at the hot springs, you know, and we took a little time to sit in the hot springs. But for the most part, you're just running and gunning the whole time.
That's right.
This has been kind of like, yeah, we got the cameras out here and there and shot a couple things, but for the most part, we've just kind of hung out, had coffee, sat by the river, watched that, took a nap, you know, talked about a lot of different things that involve, you know, YouTube and strategies and stuff like that. And it's just been a really chill, relaxed day.
Yeah, and I agree. And just driving, I love driving. I love driving long distances, short distances, and I feel like it's therapeutic. But even just being here all day, not being mobile, and like you said, just hanging out, having these conversations, that was therapeutic as well.
Yeah, and I think from the overlanding standpoint, like doing even these overnight, 2-day trips, whatever you do, if you're planning on an overland trip, this gives you a good opportunity to really just kind of mess with your gear. Like, you're not trying to do anything, you're not trying to get from place to place. If something's not exactly the way you want, you can kind of tinker with it a little bit. You have that time, and it's, you know, I think it's important, you know, because if you are on a low overland trip, you're probably, things have to work, you know, and if you're moving a lot like we were, you know, you don't have time to just sit and tinker with a piece of gear or mess with it, you know, like that's what these trips are great for.
Absolutely. You know? Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, we get to play with our gear a little bit more, you know. I had more time being at camp so that I can test out the rice cooker or the Instapot with the Jackery and stuff, you know, just to see how it will perform. And we had extra time to be able to just do all that stuff.
And that meal was amazing, by the way.
Thank you, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a little bit of Korea in camp today. So from what I understand, and I can't disclose this location, but this is one of like your favorite spots.
Oh yeah, I mean, people who've watched my channel know this spot, at least through the channel, like know that I have done quite a few videos or spent quite a bit of time in this location. And I don't put it out there on my channel where it's at. You know, a lot of people kind of figure it out, and it's not like it's hidden. You know, there's people come through here all the time. It's actually a pretty popular location.
Yeah.
But it is one of my favorites, and when I am in the area, I usually try to get a hold of this spot if I can and spend a couple days here for sure.
Yeah, so this is one of those places where you kind of station like base camp for sometimes a few days to a week or so, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, we've been here like, because Maegan works full time. I did leave during the week and shot a video and just kind of went and explored some other parts of the area. Yeah. But, you know, we've kind of had the spot like, you know, for about a week. And, you know, we plan on spending like one more week here, and then we're going to move on.
Thanks for inviting me out here, and thanks for the whiskey.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
As always.
Yes, sir.
The following morning, we had a cup of coffee and had a great podcast session for Jason's YouTube channel. I would highly suggest checking it out as we discuss some harsh realities when it comes to creating content on YouTube. I'll put a link to Jason's channel in the description. I also hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and leave a comment. It helps out my channel greatly. With that said, I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and as always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you next time.